Τώρα, για το φόβο χρήσης πυρηνικών όπλων από τη Ρωσία που το τελευταίο διάστημα εντείνεται, μίλησε στο Open ο Μάθιου Μπράιζα, ο Αμερικανός πρώην διπλωμάτης και πρώην βοηθός υπουργός εξωτερικών, με θητεία μάλιστα από τα χρόνια που υπηρετούσε στο διπλωματικό σώμα στη Μόσχα. Σήμερα είναι μέλος της δεξαμενής σκέψης Atlantic Council και στη συνέντευξη που έδωσε στη Γεωργία Γαρατζιώτη αναφέρθηκε ακόμη στην επικείμενη μεγάλη επίθεση των Ρώσων στον Ντονμπάς και στην απώλεια της ναυαρχίδας του στόλου της Μαύρης Θάλασσας.
So if Russia is losing a conventional war, it will escalate the violence to the use of nuclear weapons. And if you look at Russian military doctrine, it treats a nuclear weapon the same way as a tank, just more powerful. Whereas for us in NATO, there's a huge stigma and a taboo to using nuclear weapons. Russia doesn't have that stigma. So according to Russian military doctrine, if Putin believes Russia is facing an existential threat, which losing the war in Ukraine he might decide, I think he is theoretically prepared to use nuclear weapons. And so it's really important that NATO makes clear that if he does that, then that could be the end of Russia.
In this case, we will talk about a wider nuclear war. Will the NATO alliance react?
Putin is rational. He's not crazy. He's rational. He's losing. And I don't think there's any chance he's going to want to risk the nuclear annihilation of all of Russia, which will be the response of NATO if he were to attack population centers with nuclear weapons. But battlefield nuclear weapons are different. He might use those against Ukrainian soldiers.
According to military analysts, the second phase of Russian attack is near at hand. What is your assessment?
Now it's clear he wants to consolidate Russia's control over Donbass and then establish a connection or a land bridge between Russia through Donbass to Crimea. And that means Mariupol and that whole coast of the Sea of Azov. Putin has no plans to negotiate in negotiations in discussions in good faith with Ukraine. Putin's goal is to kill as many Ukrainian soldiers and civilians as possible while he can before the May 9th victory celebration that we see every year with a huge parade on Red Square.